who are here in numbers today. Earlier today, an earthquake happened on the floor of the Senate. The floor of the Senate shook because we set our trap in Delta, our net. And you know, when you set your net, after some time, you see the net shaking. You say, you think it's one small fish that's there. When you pull it out, in our case, when we pull it out, we saw a whale inside, not a shark inside the net. And that was what happened on the floor of the Senate today. But very much more seriously, it's a momentous occasion for us because this is the first time in the history of Delta that we have all three senators who are APC. First time in the history of Delta. And not only that, this is a worthy compatriot and ally to have. Senator Ned Nwoko has a history in this country of doggedness. He has a history of integrity. He's one of the very few prominent Nigerians today who you cannot question where he's coming from or what is his source of means of sustenance. You can't question it. That is the kind of person we're having in APC today. He has remained relevant since he became a member of the House of Representatives in 1999. And you know what it meant then to pick a ticket and win a seat in the House of Representatives in a state like Delta. So he has been relevant since 1999, and he remained relevant all through till now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited to have him. And just to say that in our conversation with the national chairman, and this is very significant, I want to say, he said we should go and democratize the party in Delta. And he said, since we have three senators, the three senators should lead their senatorial districts. And that's how it should run. That's how a party should be run. The three senators should lead their senatorial district, working together with other major stakeholders in that senatorial district. I make bold to say that based on that, we have a leader of Delta North APC now, in the person of Senator Ned Nwoko. He is the official leader of Delta APC, Delta North APC. And I have the pleasure and privilege to introduce him to you to make a few comments.
That henceforth, going forward, APC will take over Delta State. There is nothing that will stop that. I believe in the people, and we have the people. Whatever my former party did to make us to continue to win elections in 1999, I know what it is that we do. Do you understand me? So whatever it is that was done in the past, we'll still do it now for APC. So it's a new dawn for me. It's a new dawn for me because I'm looking for a place where we can have a governor who is answerable and accountable to the people, where the senators and all the elected people are also answerable and accountable to the people. I'm just going to give you an instance. In the past 2 years, how to manage resources. We have resources, we have money in Delta, more than any other state in Nigeria. Maybe you don't know that. We receive less, give or take, about 52 billion every month from foundation account and from 30% derivation payments. No other state in Nigeria, not even Lagos or Rivers, gets anything near to those figures. but there is nothing to show for it. And you know, even with them, as a member of the party PDP in Delta State, as somebody who was loyal to the party to an extent, at the last caucus meeting, when I was asked to move a motion for vote of confidence in the governor, I'm just telling you so that you understand the problems I have in Delta, or that we have. I was asked to move a motion. The governor was there. Deputy governor was there. Former governors were there. Leadership of the House of Assembly were there. But I refused to do it. I told him I couldn't do it because I have no confidence in the governor. He was looking at me as if I was speaking Latin. I said, no. I told him I couldn't do it. But look, Nigerians suffer greatly because of bad governance. That's why people are poor. Nigeria is not a poor country. But when you have local government chairmen and you have governors who are not equipped to govern and who are making it as if it's only the president who should be held responsible. It's only ask the president, why this, why that? But at the various levels of state and local governments, nothing is happening other than sharing money. And I just can't continue to be part of that. It's not possible. I wasn't elected just to answer a senator. I was elected because I felt I could make a difference. And I wasn't allowed to make that difference in Delta. Conversely, over time, the President Tinubu, has shown me that we can work together. For example, I'm sure you guys know about my bill to stop the use of foreign currency in Nigeria, yes? And one of the ways to do it is to stop the sale of crude oil in dollars. So Mr. President agreed, but he said he will introduce it gradually. So he mandated NNPC to sell crude oil to Dangote in Naira. For me, that's a good beginning. I also have a bill to do with social security. This is a bill that will seek to establish an act that will enable governments to contribute money and pay to poor people. Anybody who is poor shouldn't go to bed without knowing where the next meal will come from. It is done in other countries, in UK, in America, in Russia. Governments protect the poor, the vulnerable, the weak. In Nigeria, why not? Again, the president bought into this. I wrote to him, he sent a letter to the National Assembly acknowledging my bill. So this is just one of two of such examples. So when I have a president who is willing to work with me, listen to what I've got to say, but he knows my pedigree. He knows who I am. He knows where I've come from. So what am I doing in PDP? Tell me. Wasting my time? No. And watching somebody who is, because you are a governor, imposed by Okowa, you now feel that you are the Lord. No, you can't be the Lord beyond the next 2 years. So thank you very much. Thank you. You can't be the Lord, everybody together, especially those who want to be brought together. Do you understand this? I have visited Omar Gege. We are talking. We are working together. Look, there are no issues really that cannot be resolved. You know, I've visited many of them, and we are largely on the same page. So going forward, you will hear that APC in Delta is one now. Yeah. Yeah.
Just yesterday we read from
being a senator, I have no interest in contesting for governorship of Delta State. So even if Anyama State is created, which I'm fighting for, which is another reason why I am in APC today, because those in APC, those who will make things happen, have given me that assurance that Anyama State will be a reality once I join them. And you know, with Anyama State, there'll be two-state solution. There'll be New Delta and then Anyama State, isn't it? And I have no interest in being a governor either in Anyama State or in Delta State. Okay? But we will choose the right governor who will deliver. And if he doesn't deliver, you know what we'll do. Yes, simple as that. Good question again. But maybe you should ask them. But let me tell you what I know. You know, the governor and Okowa against the creation of Anyama State, because an Anyama State will mean loss of influence, loss of territory, loss of whatever agreement they have. Do you understand it? And there'll be a new leadership. There'll be new everything. Anyama will be free at last. Because they have tried to stifle Delta State. Of course, that includes Anyama for now. On the other question about zoning, I'm not going to determine the zoning, but I can tell you that one of the reasons why the Committee on State Creation, which is subcommittee of the National Assembly, the Senate Committee on Constitutional Amendment, what we have been talking about, all the members, is that there is need to do justice to Ndibo, to Southeast. They are the only zone in Nigeria with 5 states. Others have 5, only one. Northwest has 6. Sorry, 7. So it's either you make it 7 all over, or at least we make Southeast 6. And we will qualify because we are largely Igbos. We will qualify. It will be an Ndibo state. And some people tell us, oh, what about River Niger? River Niger divides you. But River Niger divides Bayelsa and Delta. River Niger divides Delta and what do you call it, Akwa Ibom and Cross River State. I'm sure you know that. So it is not an issue. In any event, it is not for me to determine the zoning. Zoning is not part of the Constitution. So the president, in his wisdom, will decide whether he will leave Anyama as the 7th state of South-South, like Northwest, or 6th state of Southeast. The bottom line is that at that point, he would have done something significant for Igbo people. Thank you.
Welcome, distinguished Senator Chief Ned Nwoko. Prince, you are most welcome to our great party. There's no doubt our great party is the most nationalistic party. The party that has the spread from all over the country. Our party believes in national integration. Our party believes in national unity. Our party believes in progress and providing prosperity to the people of Nigeria. There is no doubt our leader, the The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a focused leader, is a visionary leader. Immediately he came, he knew where to start, he knew what to do, and he introduced some reforms, even though they are painful, but they are unavoidable reforms. If you want Nigeria to progress, there is no doubt you have to undertake such reforms. But we are so happy. We've started seeing the product, the outcome of such reforms. We are from Delta. Oil production has increased.
Yes. Yes.
Oil refineries working. Security is improving.
Yes.
So the country is working.
Yes.
This is our party. We believe in internal democracy. When you say our party is peaceful, it is peaceful because we believe in internal democracy.
Yes, sir.
And we know our chapter in Delta will also implement internal democracy. We request you, the stakeholders, to come together to cooperate. Because we had 2 senators before, 2 out of 3, even 2/3 of the state, and now we have 3 senators, 3 over 3. And we are having 100%. If every senator will go back to his constituency and work very hard, you know the outcome. As you promise, we will take over Delta State. We assure you of our maximum cooperation. You go back to your state, you organize yourself, you invite us for a mega rally, you come for the mega rally. Then we have your fruitful years.
Cannot